2014, that's when he signed and went right from the College World Series to the real World Series. Here's Carpenter, first pitch swing and fouls it off. On base 4 times last night. They've always been tough against the Reds. And against Finnegan, even though he hasn't seen him a lot, 3 for 7 and 2 home runs. Big swing and a miss, says Jerry Meals, the home plate umpire and the crew chief of this group. Chris, that really to cut down the extraneous movement in your mechanics?
Well, it is. It also makes it a lot easier to make the transition to the set position when you have a runner on base. And with nobody on base, it really doesn't matter. But sometimes it can fool an umpire when you have runners on, and he's trying to determine whether you're in the set or whether you're actually having a full windup going on.
Reds overshift on Carpenter to the right side. 3 infielders at the edge of the grass, the back part of the grass. Phillips, who against the power hitters will be in right field, is last night got hit in the head, so they're being cautious with him tonight. Duval, Holt, Bruce in the outfield, Suarez, Cozart, Phillips, Votto per usual in the infield, and Cabrera catches Finnegan. That's your 4 defensive alignment. The Reds last in the league defensively. They've committed 50 errors this year. And these are 2 teams that have underachieved defensively. The Cardinals are next to last with 49 errors. There's a big swing and a foul ball down the left field line by Diaz, who's in at 318. And I guess Chris tutored by Ozzie Smith, the Cardinal Hall of Famer, who when the Cardinals signed this young man out of Cuba, many of them thought he would rocket to the major leagues. And Ozzie said, be cautious, let's be patient with him. And that patience has certainly proved to be true. No balls, 2 strikes. Popped up and out of play. Phillies dip into the high school pool to take an outfielder who's regarded as a youngster with some of the best tools, even though just a high schooler. And
Whether it's A.J. Buck, a pitcher, or the next couple of guys, Senzel, or the hitter from Mercer.
Kyle Lewis out of Mercer is probably the best position player outfielder.
Those Phillies under the direction of Johnny Alvarez, the former
Reds scout, decide on the high schooler. And that's one of the big 1 ball, 2 strikes to Diaz. They play him straight away in the infield. That's up and away.
He's like again for about 4 years until they finally make it to the major leagues.
A little different in the NFL. Sometimes you're a starter the next year. 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2 balls, a multi-year deal with St. Louis. Change up, got him. Swing and a miss. 9 pitches it took, but they finally get him. Here's Matt Holliday at 254, 9 homers, 31 hit. Holliday 1 for 6 against Finnegan, and there are a couple of matchups. Of course, Finnegan pitched last year for Kansas City, and they did pitch against the Cardinals, in addition to pitching against them earlier this year as a Red. Setting up inside is Cabrera, and that's why. I've kept pace. Mike Matheny, the one-time Cardinal catcher, now the Cardinal manager. Next to him is David Bell, his bench coach. And the prospects are that one of these days, David Bell will be a major league manager.
Well, I know that he wants to manage. The question is, when will...
2-2 fouled off. Let's go back to Jay.
for the Cincinnati Reds as we go to the bottom of inning number 1. Zach Cozart in the leadoff spot with his .303 average. Steps in Joey Votto. It's second, and the number 3 spot is Brandon Phillips, an 11-game hitting streak for him. Jay Bruce, who through his career has hit over 300 against Adam Wainwright, will hit cleanup. Adam Duval will follow Jay Bruce. Eugenio Suarez, Tyler Hope, Ramon Cabrera, and Finnegan will
opponent tonight. So he's 34, 6 feet 5 inches tall, 235 pounds. Native of Georgia, originally drafted in the first round by the Atlanta Braves.
Cozart slaps him out. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and Cozart retired for the first out of the first inning. Here comes Joey Votto, and here's a peek at your 4th defensive alignment. This is an evolving and revolving defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. Matt Holliday back in left. Randall Grichuk is in center. Steven Piscotty is in right. Jerko gets the start at third. Diaz in short. Carpenter, who spent most of the year down at third, moves to second. And Brandon Morris, who hit 2 balls, no strikes to Votto with 11 homers, 35 knocked in. Ranked on the all-time list. Ken Griffey Jr. is next, number 8 position at 210. That's wide ball 4. So 4 straight wide ones. The Reds get their first base. For instance, at 189, only 7 for 37. Phillips isn't one of them. He's over 300, 304, and a homer against Weaver.
During this 11-game streak, not just a hit.
Tonight, he's hit 364, very solid. Longest current streak among players, the 11-game scheme. Short lead for Votto.
Brandon Phillips uses the entire field, and he waits very late to swing the bat. Hits it right out of the catcher's glove. Well, that is when he is at his most dangerous peak. That ball slicing down the right field line has double written all over it.
So Votto holds up at third. Phillips holds up at second. Here's the current National League streaks. Matt Adams and Yelich each with a streak of 8 consecutive games, but Brandon at 12 leads the pack right now. Here's Jay, 284, 13 homers, 41 knocked in. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jay. In number 42 for Bruce, that's 6th in the National League.
Breaking ball that Wainwright was hoping that he'd swing and miss on right there. Bruce able to make contact, and with the infield playing so deep out there, that's going to score Votto from third base. So the Cardinals are giving up a run if Bruce could simply put the ball in play.
Phillips goes to third, so 2-away runner at third, and here's Adam Duvall at 268, 17 homers, 39 knocked in.
You don't know what it is. It's something like a spiral of football, a little bit like that, and then it'll cut away from a right-hander if you're a right-handed pitcher. But it's a pitch that you could easily fall in love with. It can be very effective, but it can take a little bit off your fastball.
There's a ball and through. Adam Duvall delivers again. His 40th run. I think the Reds have taken a 2-0 lead. A base hit for